It's your boy in the building. It's your boy in the building. You know what it is. First off, you know what I'm saying? Shout out and salute everybody who, you know what I'm saying, popped on the live. My first live last night. Appreciate that. That was mad love. Salute the big hand. I see you. Shout out to Queen T. She the first in the building. Big up salute to my boy Big Hand. Big homie came out and looked out for me up on there. Oh, you can't hear me? Can you hear me now? I hate putting these on though. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me see why I can't put this up. How about now? Is that better? Okay, cool. I had the volume down. Sorry about that. But you know what I'm saying? Thank everybody who came out, showed me love on my first live last night. You know what I'm saying? Man, my people. That was love right there. One another little conversation. I gotta give a big up to my man, Big Hen, over at Drama House. Big Drama House, Big Hen. He came through all puff all day. He came through and showed me love though. I was looking for some other people to come out. They probably had something else going on. Ain't no biggie. You know what I'm saying? Salute, big ups to like I say, Queen 10 and Ben. Gotta give her a salute, shout out. Big up to let me see who else following this list. My big bro Dice TV, definitely over Dice TV over there doing this thing. Big up to my little broski Monty Woodgrain. That's what's popping. You know what I'm saying? He ain't come out. He was doing his thing. I call this little skit. So yeah, I'm gonna let that rap. The devil stuff. Nothing but love to my man's over there. High Roots TV. Y'all go check him out. Y'all definitely go get Queen T a check out. I don't know if she got it cracking over there yet, but go check out anyway. Subscribe. She'll get it bumping. But y'all gotta forgive me. I'm down in the dungeon. Reception is kind of crazy down here. I'm gonna do a live from the crib real soon. You know what I mean? I'm definitely gonna do it. Oh yeah, definitely. See, that's what I'm talking about. Step Win is in the building. What's good with you, family? You know what I'm saying? That's another one of my guys. Y'all go check out Step Win. I'm telling you, he keep it crump. He keep it crump. That's what's up. Yes, indeed. My man's definitely keep it crump. How to go about my content. The person I could tell you on that one though, Queen T, like I tell people on here, I try to keep it 100, and I'm not gonna send you to nobody that's bogus or that's rude and on no garbage. But the person who put me up on game on how to get this cracking right here is my big brother, Dice over at Dice TV. My big bro definitely showed me how to get this cracking, and you know what I'm saying? He'll do it. Just like that though. You got that big shot town or shot rackets, y'all call us all the way to Philly. It is what it is. Step Weird is in the building. For real. Rocking out with your boy Big KI. That's what's popping. I say my connection. Yeah, that's because I'm down in the motherfucker. Like I say in the dungeon. Y'all excuse my language for YouTube. But yeah. You say you in the lamest state. What state is that though? Because you can get your state bumping though. You don't need no crowd to get it cracking. It only take one grain of sand to move the world. All it takes is one grain of sand to move the world. That's it. That's all real. But like I say, we popped out on my last one. I had a little guest on, which was my kinfolk. We talked, chopped it up. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to be one of these guys on YouTube, because I'm not a YouTuber and I can't express that enough. And I'm not a blogger. I'm just a dude on YouTube. And I'm one of the ones I like to read the comments and respond when they pop up. I don't want to go and wait and then come back to you to nothing. I say, well, the morons are, well, the morons are LOL. I stick to myself and help others when I can. That's what's popping. You supposed to. That's what I say about my channel. I'm trying to help everybody. Anybody pop on here, I'm going to salute them out. I'm going to tell people to go subscribe to you. All of that for the simple fact, we got to help each other, build each other, because we ain't helping each other, build each other. We ain't doing nothing to help each other, tear each other down. So that's what it is. That's what's up, bro. Gotta go, but I'll be back all day. Salute. I'm glad you stopped through, Step Win. That's what's up, family. For real. Gratitude on that. Gratitude. Well, yeah, I'll tell people. I don't speak on things that I know. I mean, I don't know. If I don't know about it and they spoke about, I keep it in mind. I'll take a mental note and then I go research and I'll come back and you know what I'm saying? Like, here's a link, here's this, go check this out. So yeah, that's how I get out. That's what you're supposed to speak from the heart, though. Because if people can't take you speaking from the heart, guess what? They fake. Period. There's no punchline to that. There's no sugarcoat, nothing. They fake. You're supposed to always speak from the heart. Like always speak from the heart. Because you ain't speaking from the heart, you ain't being real with yourself. So you can't be real with nobody else. Yeah, that's how we roll. That's why when I do up on here, I make sure I go through all the disclaimers and look to make sure I'm not putting out content for people up under the age of 18. I make sure this is not for kids, and I put that up in there so they know. So somebody be like, well, you said this, and I tell YouTube, y'all got to copy everything because I agreed to it. Now you go back and look at it and you'll see that anything I mark is for people that's 18 and over, because I swear I don't promote violence, so they ain't got to worry about that, but I swear a lot. If I see something crazy, I call it how I see it, though, because facts is going to always be facts. You add something that's no longer a fact no more. There's nothing, there ain't no such thing as an alternative fact. Alternative fact is known as a lie because it's the alternative. It's what balances it out. LOL, I know I'm surprised I smoke. That's me talk. Oh, yeah, with smoke here and there. You know what I'm saying? But I started rocking out with, you know what I'm saying, my family, because he's still family. We ain't got to be blood to be family. We started out, I was one of his number ones that started out with Broski. I still rock one when he pop in. I'll make sure I go hit a like, check his video out, and leave a comment or something down, let him know salute. I didn't, you know what I'm saying, walk away from I Smoke Hip Hop, and big salute to my mans because he know I'm thorough. Walk away from, I stepped away to test the water because he need me. I'm still a moderator. I'll pop in, and hold it down for him. That's how I am. Because I'm going to keep it 100 with him because I keep it 100 with myself. But some of the people that was coming on there as guests and all this, me being from where I'm being, and some of the people that I know here, some of them people weren't saying who they say they was. And I don't want to rock with people like that. When people come on talking about they somebody else kin folks, and I'm knowing for that these people, some of these people ain't who they say they is. So I couldn't do it. But when I figure how to work this, I'm definitely gonna make some mods up in here because I want you to be a mod. And I'm finna see if I could do this right now, because like I say, this is my first time, you know what I'm saying, really getting down. So with that being said, that's my first moderator. You're now my Queen T, you're my first moderator. See, I'm still learning, you know what I'm saying? Because like I say, my big bro, he was giving me hints and solutions, you know what I'm saying? We supposed to link and do some things, but my schedule is hectic. His schedule is hectic. So we link up when we can, though. But everybody know that's a real brother. I'm a real brother, and they know how we rock. So, yeah, that part. Oh, no problem. Like when we first met on Smoke Channel, you always been cool to me. You was respectful to me, and you still is now. So that let me know that was your character then, and that's your character now, and that's who you is 100. So I rock with people that's 100. But when people start changing up their narrative from going to being positive and telling you, love each other and do this, that, and the other, and then turn around and promote negative, I can't rock with that. That let me know that you just did a 180, because a 360 would be you'll go from saying that and then go back to being good again, you know, from good to good. But if you do a 180, that means you turn around and jump. I can't roll with people like that. I know we link up now and then. Yeah, I ain't down for all that. No, me either. Like I say, I'ma still rock with the people I rock with. But my motto in life is this: what we all have a common goal, solution, or whatever that we can all agree on, and we can all agree to disagree. And I respect opinions, but I don't have to agree with your opinion, because I'm gonna formulate my own opinion when it boils down to it. Everybody is entitled to an opinion, though. But when you start promoting violence, talking about stuff in cities that you ain't from, and then, you know, when it's guys trying, like us, you know, trying to get these treaties going and have these guys do sit downs and talk so we can smash the violence, you got out of staters, dudes that's out of town, put up somewhere in the suburbs or something like that, you know what I mean? Ducked in a cut, and then want to pop out and keep garbage going. For what? For what? It's already open wounds down here. And people like throwing salt and vinegar in these wounds to keep it burning so these people can stay hot. So I ain't with that. I ain't promoting none of that. We all need to lift each other up rather than tear each other down. Thank you. I said that last night in my, for real. Thank you. And like you just said, I was just finna get to that. See, that's why they say great minds think alike, Queen T. All for views, money, or whatnot. But at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, is it worth it? Like, for real, for real. Is it really worth it? Me tearing down the next dude and, like, you know, for what? I'd rather build than tear down. And I'm one of the ones, if you burn a bridge with me, I'm going to destroy the foundation that it's set on. Then I'm going to scorch the earth where it's set, because there's no mending bridges with me, because I don't like to burn bridges. I'm just like you just said in the comments. I like to bring people together. That's just who I am. I don't do war stories. I don't elaborate on nothing that I don't know about. And for people to be out of town, always talking about what's going on in Chirac and all this, like, you're out of town. You're going by word of mouth. He say, she say, third party type stuff. If you don't know these people directly, don't speak on them. That's how I feel. Because I can sit up here. Hold on. Why fake the funk just to hit, just to tear what you had all day, what you had all day. They definitely do that, because I could do at least 100 videos with stories about Mubu Crump. I chose not to. Mubu Crump had his own thing going, but me as an individual and him as an individual, I saw Mubu Crump as a man and me as a man. It wasn't no, there's my op, and I look at him like he's my op. You're a man before you anything, just like I am. Every time you see me, shake my hand like a man. No signs, no symbols, or nothing. Shake my hand like a man. Gave me a hug. You know what I'm saying? Be safe out here, folk. Cool. This my man. He was a cool cat, and he had 1,000,001 jokes. You know, for the people who didn't know him, it is what it is. I didn't and kick it with his people like that. I don't know his people like that, just like they probably don't even know me like that. They know of me, but they don't know me, just like I don't know them. But him as an individual, I knew him. I knew him. But I don't come on here and talk about war stories, talking about he was the scorekeeper and all this. Whatever he did in his personal, that ain't got nothing to do with me. And I'm not going to elaborate, and I'm not going to speak on it, because it's not worth it. Just like people don't understand, them people you speaking on that you got love for, guess what? It's still people who got hate for them. And if they did something to somebody else's loved one, they still love their loved one, even though their loved one is hated by somebody else. I can't roll with them like that. Yeah, it's their business. I don't tell others' business, just as I would hope others would not do. Thank you. It's that simple. That's why I named my YouTube channel what I did, though. I want it to be truthers in here. People come in here and talk about truth. It ain't got to be about no violence. It ain't got to be about no war stories. We could just be in here asking each other for advice, because I probably got some questions, and y'all got the solution to this question, just like y'all might get questions. I got solutions, because I'm one of the ones, I really do my research before I come and do anything, or, you know what I'm saying, like, as far as this go, because I'm fresh on here. But if somebody was to come at me like this, that, and the other happened, and, you know, we need to find out what's going on, cool. Just like with the Popeye's chicken thing. My last few videos was about Popeye's chicken, besides me taking a walk and, you know, basically getting a feel for YouTube. But I told people in my video, I'm going to find an answer. I didn't say all the answers. I said a answer. That means one answer, just like A is the first letter of the alphabet. It's one. I came back. I posted up from what the brother from the Nation of Islam said. Salute to the nation. Said what the brother from the Nation of Islam said. I went and checked for myself before I posted that video. That way I won't be giving out bogus information. And he was talking about all the chemicals that's in a sandwich. He said, you're eating a chemical sandwich with some chicken in it. He wasn't lying. Just like Chick-fil-A. He wasn't lying. I just put it out there. That way there's a start. I gave you a answer. Now, with the B answer, you can go find this for yourself till you get to Z. I'm only here to help, just like I hope others is here to help. Right? You got to and stay true to yourself. That's all that matters. You got to be true to yourself. I said in all my videos, if you ain't 100 with yourself, you can't be 100 with nobody else. If you don't love yourself 100, you can't love nobody, period. Lust and love is two different things. For real, lust and love is two different things. If you love somebody, that means you could lay in the bed with this person without doing nothing. You could hold somebody's hand without kissing. It's a form of affection. Just to be in a person's presence can show your love without physicality. A lot of people get it mistaken, though. Club heads, I'm going to call it like that because I don't call out names like that. But club heads will go on a club, buy somebody a drink. They end up going home together. One of them might got the one night stand in mind, while the other one thinking, oh, this finna be something. Next thing you know, somebody try to move in with somebody else and don't know nothing about this person. That's why we have a lot of chaos in the world. You can't even walk down the street and somebody look at you or you look at them and they ready to grab a blick. And if it's females, they call you the B word to ask you what you looking at. They ready to jump. Instead of all of us keep on accepting this division amongst us as a species, because I don't believe in this human race. I don't believe in that title for the simple fact as a race is like a marathon. It's a sport or something that you have to run to win in. But when I say species, that's all of us. We're all one species. We eat the same foods. We breathe the same air. We buy clothes from the same places, etc. and so forth. There's our common grounds like that. Instead of always looking at what we have differences in, we can take things and look at what we have in common and work with our common things and move forward. When I was coming up, we kicked it and we hung out. We didn't have all this right here that these kids got nowadays, though. These school shootings, and I got to say it like this because I'm going to bring it in because it's some recent events. These school shootings, I blame the perpetrator all day long. I blame the perpetrator. But the perpetrator ain't the only one to blame, though. What was the parents said? What was the guidance? What was the talks? What was the checking in with your kids? Instead, you rather give them a phone, a tablet, you know what I'm saying, a laptop, an iPod, or something just to get them out your face. We used to meet up with our guys, hang out, you know what I'm saying, skip rocks, walk along the railroad tracks. I mean, I ain't encouraging nobody to do that, but that's what we did. Walked along the railroad tracks, skip rocks, caught bugs. As we got older, we went to house parties and so forth. Like we got together. We did family reunions, birthday parties, so forth. Now you do that, somebody got to get shot at a gathering. It's crazy. Exactly. If we take time out to look at another's point of view, the world would be less not animalistic. Yeah, I can't even say that word right now. It's getting to me. The media normalizing it. Yeah. They normalizing it. Then you got these wannabe fake rappers out here telling the kids, oh, go get up with the B word. You know what they refer to as the woman. Go get up with that B. She going. Me and my boy, we did Wap De Bam tour. And they glamorize it. Then you got to, we trap housing. We doing it in the trap. We got this many bodies, blah, blah, blah. But you still walking around though. So that let me know either you're lying or you're an informant or a snitch for the government. That's why you still out here. These kids eat it right up. I remember it was a time where us coming up, we caught a person wearing skinny jeans like a dude. Either he couldn't afford other clothes or, you know, he was feminine. And now it's cool for dudes to walk around like they got on their daughter's leggings or what they call them, leggings or jeggings, which is the jean leggings. And it's like your foot is a size 13. And the hole on the bottom of their pants is this big. How you get them in there if them not stretch pants? They glamorizing all of this. It's normal to them. Right nowadays, there are so many sick individuals out there, kids can roam like us. No, they can't roam like we did. Because remember, we knew everybody on our block, everybody knew us. When I was coming up, my neighbor could literally spank my ass and take me home to my grandma or to my mom, my auntie, my uncle, whoever's at my grandma's house, because my grandma raised me. We be at their house and doing something crazy, we get our ass spanked by them. And when we get home, guess what? It's going to be worse because it's embarrassment to our people. Like, we hang with these people, they going to whoop your ass and bring you, going to get another one. Now, you look at somebody child wrong, oh, get away from my kid, that's stranger danger. Just don't know you probably was saving them from walking down the street getting hit by a car or something. It's crazy. We live in a world where the rules are changed. They don't bend the rules, they've changed the rules. For nothing, though. For nothing. We get nothing out of this. All I ever do, and like I'm so serious, my daily life, I just see people going against each other, downing each other. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to help a person, like, for instance, you walking down the street, and it's just a scenario. You walking down the street. You got $500-$600 in your pocket. It's miscellaneous money, and miscellaneous means you can spend it on anything. You see a woman and her children, or a man and his children and his woman out there, and they can't eat, and they standing out there cold. Me personally, I'll probably take like $150, $200 and keep it for myself, and I'm giving the rest to them because they could use this more than I can, though. Because it's just like it go. So he giveth, so he shall taketh away, and it ain't always got to be a bad thing. A lot of people just don't. A lot of people don't like people no more nowadays. For real, for real. LOL. Right when I was a teen, I say my jeans. Not these girls. Jeans, they just wearing. I don't understand. I don't understand it either. I done seen cats on here modeling coats. Supposed to be sunglasses, look like workman goggles and all this. And the majority of the subscribers is dudes. And it's like, who are you modeling for? If you got a point, stress your point. And the person I'm talking about, like I said, I ain't gonna mention the brother name because I don't want to throw slander. I don't want to make the man feel, like I'm coming at him, because I ain't. But I do call out facts. I'm not finna get on here and sit, supermodel, and listen to music, wait till people come in the building. Once I pop on, I'm starting. When you get in the building, as I see the comments, I'm gonna read them. I'm gonna salute you, shout you out, because that's who I am. I don't consider my supporters and subscribers, because you're not my followers. I'm not gonna lead you nowhere. I'm gonna let you think for yourself. Y'all is what I call my supporters and my family. We don't have to be blood to be family. We can come on here and come to a solution, be together, kick it together, and just basically have a conversation. For real. Like, I want my channel to be about conversations where we could talk about anything. For instance, last night, one of the brothers up on here, you know what I'm saying? He from Philly. I don't know his name off top. It was Q Philly 68, because I can't pronounce his name right now. We conversated about the football game. And it was cool because it was a grown person conversation. What you think about the game between the Steelers and the Browns when the man hit the man with the helmet? We all gave our opinion and perspectives. And we all, you know what I'm saying, was entitled to our opinion. We didn't all agree with each other, but at the same time, we respect each other's opinion, though. And that's what we need to start doing again. I'm one that will always help another out. I gave a dad and kids $20 when he asked for 4 was a smoke. See, and that goes a long way. You didn't do it because you felt like you had to. You did it because you wanted to. It was the right thing to do. We all can lead a pack together. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Because I also had this other motto. I'm one of them dudes. If you take me and throw me to a pack of wolves, I'm going to come back leading the pack. I have to. Because I'm not going to let no dummy lead me to water and then jump in and drown myself while he's sitting and watch. No. And I'm definitely not going to encourage nobody to go out there and do something that they ain't got no business doing that's going to get them in the gym and so forth. I can't do it. I'm what's known as a person. I love people. Why? Because I am a person. I believe in this thing where we all just can come to a common solution. Quit letting other people influence you. When did it become not okay for you to think for yourself? For real. If you don't struggle to get it, it ain't worth it anyways at all. At all. Because people sometimes feel like if they did you a favor or what they call a handout, they got to go brag about it, remind you about it. Remember when I did it? But if you did it from your heart, though, I should never hear about it again, though. That's how it should be. But the world we living in now, it's not like that for the simple fact everybody wants to be better than everybody. For real. And that is not a cool thing. That is not a cool thing. They do that for themselves. That's why all day long. It's just like I'm talking about with the tubing thing. All I ever see when I pop on here when it comes to, the more urban communities. And I'm not going to say black communities for the simple fact, blacks is not the only ones who live in urban communities. People need to get that notion out their head. There's Caucasians, Asians of different ethnicity, Middle Easterners, Somalians, and so forth that live in urban areas. But when they say urban, the first thing come to mind, all is black people. Last time I checked, my keychain was black. My keychain was black. I don't know where they get that from. It's just crazy. Right? I don't want to be better than anybody either. I want all of us to be equal. Yeah, I know you don't think like that, Queen. I just say like people who feel like that they better than others, they definitely think like that. I don't feel like I'm better than nobody. I'm one of the ones, if you ask me for some advice, if I got some good advice to give you, I will give it to you. But if I feel like my advice is going to encourage you to do something you ain't got no business to, I'll tell you real fast. I'm going to keep my opinions to myself and reserve, you know what I'm saying, my input on whatever's going on. I don't like to get involved in personal relationships, none of that. But when people come to me and talk to me about God this and God that, I tell them real fast, I don't believe in God. I don't. And don't get it wrong. I believe in the Most High. God and the Most High is two different entities because Zeus, Hades, Poseidon, all of those are Greek gods. And then you got the Most High, the creator of everything. I can't do it. And for everybody to be running around talking about all this religion, this religion, that, my religion is better than this religion and blah, blah, blah. But why do all religions have the same devil though? That's a question that needs to be answered. I mean, I don't have it. I'm throwing it out there. Yeah, God definitely man-made on the real. Just because someone is blessed with darker complexion shouldn't be judged. Nobody should be judged. The Most High is the final judge, period. For real. And yeah, the God is definitely man-made. The Bible is man-made. Because you think God will have, the Most High will have to write on piece of papers to tell us right from wrong? Oh, Jesus this, Jesus that. Number one, the Son of Man wasn't known as Jesus because there's no J in the Hebrew language. And I always tell people, you can go check that out for yourself and you will see. During biblical times, there was no J in the Hebrew language. Until modern day, all Hebrew language still doesn't have a J. What did they get Jesus from? And if this so-called Bible says that he had hair like wool, feet like brass, skin like bronze, and eyes like fire, that doesn't sound like the guy that they keep showing us in these pictures. And who was there to take this picture of him if it wasn't no cameras? Who was there to draw this picture up? Everything people think they need, they know, ain't always the truth. I'm one of the type where I literally had to tear down my own mind and rebuild it off my own belief structures. Like I tell everybody else, everything starts with a choice and a belief. Because if you choose to do something and you go do it, you believe that you can do that. It's a choice and a belief. Live in Utah. They try to stuff religion down your throat. They do that everywhere. I done had plenty. Have you given your life to God? How can I give the Most High something that He gave me? This is borrowed time, though. We all were born to. Have y'all ever heard that saying that it costs more to live than it does to die? It's true. You know who creates instruction manuals? Man, so I don't believe it. All day long. All day long. And straight instruction manual, like all day long. You're never like for real, for real. I believe in a higher power, just don't believe in organized religion. I don't either. I tell people on a regular basis when they bring that to me, don't talk to me about religion. I don't want to join nobody's cult. That's all it is in a cult. Where they tell you what to believe in, what not to believe in, who's evil, who's not evil. If the woman is the one that brings life into the world because she's a host for life, brings her into the world, why do the Bible degrade and downgrade almost every woman in it except for so-called Mary, the mother of the Son of Man? Only one that get praised though, Mary Magdalene. They called her a prostitute. How's she a prostitute and she wasn't married? She didn't get paid for having relations with this so-called dude that she's supposed to have relations with. The man was married though. I didn't see them throwing rocks trying to bust his head open. For real. And then the so-called story of Adam and Eve. I tell them all you got to do is go to the beginning of the book and they let you know right there. This ain't real. The Most High created the heaven and the earth. So we all know this, created everything in existence. Now, He created, oh yeah, polygamy here. That's the wrong one. But He created man and He created woman, so-called Adam, so-called Eve. Now, He said that they gave birth to two sons, Cain and Abel. Cain and Abel took on wives. How? This the man and the lady that was created, and they had two kids, and they both was boys though, but it wasn't supposed to be nobody around, and they took on wives. How? There's your first lie. They say that Eve told Adam, here, eat, and says, yeah, but with who though? They mama? That'd be the only way you see it, for real. And not only that though, the first murder was committed by two brothers. One brother killed the other brother. Say, yep. One brother killed the other brother. And they say that so-called Eve told so-called Adam, he say, don't eat this fruit. If we do, we'll be like him. So we ate this fruit. And they said it was an apple. But yet we got this saying, the apple a day keeps the doctor away. Cut it out. Cut it out. Number one, she didn't tell him to do that. If the Most High created both of them and told her, I created you to keep him as companion. Someone he could love, someone you could love. If he created him first and told her that she was supposed to be the companion, how can she influence him to eat anything? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Cain definitely was a descendant of Lucifer, and Abel was a descendant of the Most High. Because Abel was the one who didn't go out looking for worldly possessions. He didn't offer up jewelry and gold and stuff to the Most High. He offered up food, small sacrifices. The other one, here's diamonds, here's gold, and the Most High seen it in him like, you're more sloth than you is anything. Like, we don't need that. He got jealous of his brother instead of the Most High. He know he can't touch the Most High, so he slaughtered his brother. And his brother called from the ground, let the Most High know he killed me. The cycle will continue if we allow it to. It only takes one grain of sand to move the world. We all can start with our kids. For real. That's where it started at. Everything starts at home. If you're teaching your children how to do everything that they need to do, first of all, they're going on the streets and it reflects who their parents is, you know what I'm saying, what they getting taught at home and so forth. It reflects that. And then it'll reflect off onto, you know what I'm saying, their associates, their friends, or what have you. In my state, for the longest thought, darker complected people were Cain kind and wouldn't allow them in. Now it's changed. It's still like that in plenty of parts of every country where if your skin is darker than mine or you from African descent, that you are, from the dark one. But that book also says that the meek will inherit the earth. The meek is the ones who can't do for themselves, basically. And eventually they inherit the earth because they went through so much to try to please the Most High and others. And at the same time, they got nothing for it. It's always crazy like that. For real, for real. It's definitely crazy like that. And yet we still got those who refuse to, put themselves in a position on where they can help others and always just trying to help themselves. It shouldn't ever be like that. But this is the world we live in. And the reason I say it like that, because we accepted this. We did. We are the ones who accepted this. We didn't try to stop it. Well, I can say that, I'm going to rephrase that. It wasn't enough for us trying to stop it. I'm going to say it like that. My baby girl is respectful, and I have told her that what others think of you is not your business. Leave that burden on them and stay true to yourself. Exactly. And if more people think like that, Queen T, and teach their kids like that, like I say, the cycle will eventually end, though. But as long as we got these so-called fake rappers, actors, because it tells you right there, if a person is an actor, they're fictional. They're portraying something that they're not. You got rappers that come in here, oh man, because I'm at this party and I'm sipping on this and I'm popping on this, but they don't tell you, if you do too much of it, you're going to die. They're not going to give you all of it. Your daughter got the best of both worlds. There you go. There you go. For real, because a lot of people ain't going to teach their kids, or their children, I should say, how they should. Everybody is in competition, and it's like, for what? I've been to funerals. This is the reason, one of the reasons why I don't like funerals anymore. I've been to funerals where people in there asking each other, girl, where you get that coat from? Man, that fit you got on, bro. That's spiffy right there. That's groovy. Where you get that? But ain't nobody here to celebrate this person's life. This turned into a fashion show instead of celebration of life, because I don't say a mourning of death. It's a celebration of life. Celebrating what this person did in life, the goods, not the bads, because they say the good will outweigh the bad, but it depends, though. Because at the end of the day, none of us is the judge. None of us. We got bogus governments who feel like, oh, I'm in charge. I can rule how I want to rule. And I'm not just talking about, the president of these United States, all over the world. And those type of people are known as dictators, descendants of Caesar. I don't care what your complexion is, because like I said, at the end of the day, we all the same species, though. No mortal should try to control another mortal, period. Like, why? Think for yourself. That's all I tell people. Think for yourself. Quit letting others interfere. Because if somebody giving you advice on a relationship and they can't hold a relationship, or they're not in a relationship, how can they give you advice about a relationship? A lot of people don't take that to heed. They think, oh man, it's my man's, it's my people, blah, blah, blah. Sure. Your people is steering you wrong. So you might want to rethink who your people's is. That's virtual reality for you. You live in reality. Yes, I do. And I see you do too. And as they asking where you get your stuff from, secretly hating on you. Yes, they do. Nah, I ain't get it from there. I bet I ain't paying them about $40 for that fit. You know how that go. We all breathe the same air. We all bleed. Yes, we do. Just like we all eat the same foods. Because people look at it like, I'm pretty sure you done heard this, what they say. And like, excuse how I'm finna put it, but this is how it goes. And I quote, white people don't know how to season their food. Then it's the other one with black people. Black people only, they love chicken. That's a stereotype, because I am not a chicken fan. I don't even like turkey. Then you got the one about the Asians. Asians eat dogs and cats. All Asians do. Like, wow, for real? Wow. Why? It's like nobody's building nobody up. For real. Nobody's building nobody up. Instead of doing a build up, all they do is a tear down. Nobody needs to be tear down. And they wonder why a lot of these kids got low self-esteem. All this. They got detachments from say LOL. I don't like G. I really don't. I don't too much care for it. That's why I did the little, you know what I'm saying, little series that I did on the Popeyes chicken. I didn't go live and do it or nothing. I was doing research and I do videos. That way I can catch the comments after I post because I wasn't ready to talk about it yet. I'm not going to come if I don't have some type of solution. I don't have the final solution, but I have a solution. It's a start. All I do to them being insecure with themselves. Yes, indeed. Yes. That's how I go. If I don't like myself, I'm going to try to get you not to like yourself either because I don't like me, so I ain't going to like you. Therefore, I'm going to make you not like you. That's how it go. It's a cycle. All can break all this down. Like y'all see me, I'm in a boiler room. Don't get it twisted. Ain't nothing wrong with my crib. Nothing. But I don't want to be the dude where you're looking past me and trying to see what's going on inside my house. I don't need that. So I seclude myself. It's the basement, the boiler room. I don't have to worry about nobody coming in here walking past, saying nothing, interfering, nothing like that. Why? It's not because I feel like I'm better than nobody. It feel like I'm the same as everybody. I don't want no screens around me, hiding who I am. I don't want to put a mask over my face and talk in the camera like I'm some tough guy because it's always somebody tougher than the next. That's a true saying as well. So I got to be 100 with me because if I can't be 100 with me, I can't be 100 with y'all. Therefore, y'all ain't going to be 100 with me either. That's just how I go. And if you ignore the negativity, then it'll find another fuel to feed their flame. Yes, indeed. Because I already know this how this go. And I'm calling it out right now. Right now. I'm calling it out. It is 9:39 and it's 11/16/2019. And I'm saying this now. Down the line, there will be videos made about me and how I'm a lame, how I come off, this, that, and the other. But the thing about me is, though, for the ones who feel like that, and I'm going to just give you a heads up before anybody else, because I don't do third party. I don't beef on the internet. You could drop me a line, an email, any type of way you feel like you can get in touch with me. I'll get in touch with you. We can actually meet up, go sit down and figure why you don't like me or why I don't like you. We could talk it out. If you feel like hands got to go on air, we might can get into that too. But before we get to grabbing on the blicks and the switches and sticks, we ain't got to do that. Lose life for what? Just because somebody don't like somebody, you don't like somebody, stay away from them, period. So I know it's going to be videos made about me. I don't mind. I'm not like the videos. I'm not going to jump in your comments, nothing like that, though. If I do say something, it'll be like, all you had to do is be a man and talk to me. I got common sense. I'm intelligent. I know how to talk. I'm not a dummy. I'm also a high school graduate and still got things going on. So it is what it is. Of course, because they be hating. If you ain't in my face, it don't matter. All day. I talk to the person, not take it to the internet. Thank you. A lot of these guys, oh man, such and such made a video on me, and they said this, and that dude ain't this, and that dude ain't that, and blah, blah, blah. Don't get it twisted. I have engaged in conversations like that, but I was only calling out facts, though. I didn't disrespect the person. Well, I told the person I'm going to split your wig, but if I hear my name come out your mouth and you type about me, of course, I'm going to respond, but I try not to respond in a way that you expect, though, because the element of surprise is an MF. For real. It is. The element of surprise is an MF. Yeah. I do my best, give them what they want, for real. Well, I ain't gonna say I give them what they want. A lot of people on the internet give people what they want. I try to give people what they need, for real. Much love, much love. Sexy D in the building. How you doing that, sweetie? Yeah, salute. But yeah, I don't want to give people what they want. I try to give people what they need. Because, for instance, all our mind crave knowledge. That's something we all need. We need knowledge so we can advance forward, though. But me coming on here and telling you, like, oh yeah, to the story that such and such was talking about. Yeah, this the other part that had happened to. I ain't finna do all that. That ain't my business. It don't involve me, directly involve me. I ain't got nothing to say about it. And even if it did, I'm not finna go on the internet and tell no world or anybody who's watching. None of that though. Why do that? And it started on the internet, so why push it on there? A lot of these guys, like you say, love, Sexy D. But yeah, a lot of people just, they pop on here and they want to just get going, get themselves crump, get it geek, and then start something that they can't. And it mostly be outsiders. Because a lot of these guys who be coming on here, be doing all these videos about my city. I was born here, Cook County Hospital. I was born here. I was raised in Rockwell Gardens. These cats don't know nothing about that. They too busy talking about what the South Side doing and all this and getting so-called information from guys, and they don't even go like that. The majority of these YouTubers who be up on here talking about my city, y'all be getting y'all information from Instagram. Y'all be going on these dudes live listening to these dudes, and then you popping on like somebody told you something. These guys ain't told you nothing. They don't even swing like that down here. I'm in a state with snitches. They don't just get stitches, they get buried down here. And that ain't me dry stitching nothing. It's a fact. I've gone off on people only when they disrespect me, and you supposed to. I won't tell you what you want to hear. I'll tell you what you need to hear in that order. Honestly, I'm tired of hearing about Chicago. Me too. Look, I live here. I'm from here. I get tired of hearing about here. I don't hear nobody popping on here. Well, here's a solution. Some of you brothers need to sit down and get a get together with this person and that person, get a mediator and see if y'all can squash this. We don't hear that. Man, did y'all hear about when FBG said this about 300 or 600, blah, blah, blah. Like, man, them kids. In my eyes, they kids. I probably got kids that's their age. I don't promote that. Just like I don't promote my sons and my daughters to go out and do nothing they don't have no business doing. For real, my grown ones, I can't tell them what to do, but I can't give them my opinion. I can't suggest advice to them because I can't tell them what to do. You're now over the age of 18. I can't tell you what to do. But you won't do it around me. That's real. And Chicago, that's all you hear. And then, like I say, and most of the guys be put up somewhere out of town in the suburbs somewhere, talking about what's going on here and don't know nothing. You going about word of mouth. He say, she say, listening to one-sided stories off Instagram. Come on, man. Social media, and they got a lot of these cats killed. For real. Everybody think, oh, no, with street beef. No, social media got a lot of these young brothers down here killed. Sisters, too. And when I say that, I mean just black people, white people. I mean Hispanics, Caucasians, Asians, all of them. Yep, quit thinking a gun gonna solve a problem when it'll end the life they could have had all day long. Rumor mill, yes, indeed. And you're right. It is a shame. It is a shame. Old school cats down here that's still living though. They can't even tell these cats nothing because first thing they say, this bum ass dude, oh, you want to drink or something or off on drugs? Come on, man. That's no solution. That's disrespecting your elders, disrespecting yourself, and disrespecting the community as a whole. I can't go get no job. Man, they be turning me down. All you had to do is finish school. A high school diploma gets lots of jobs. Not always the one you want, but it's always a start. It's a kicker. For real. Man, I dropped out of school because these guys was chasing me, blah, 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 blah. Who was you hanging with? Who was you hanging with? Why would they just come at you if they don't know you? You had to be with the wrong element, doing something you ain't had no business doing, and it's nuts. I've did an interview with Real G's TV before. I'm the big KI that he did that interview with a few months back. I didn't dry snitch on nobody. I didn't tell on nobody, nothing. I just told him it's hectic down here. He asked me questions like, and salute to Real G's. He asked me, how's they getting these guns? I kept it 100 because it ain't dry snitch. It is knowledge. We all know this. They're not just getting them from gun stores because the gun stores can't just sell you no gun. They dropping off crates of guns down here to these kids, man. For real. Yeah, OGs definitely know how to move. Me, Y'all go back, and I ain't saying doing it now or do it tonight or whenever when you get a chance. If you ain't got nothing to do, you're feeling bored, you can go look at my videos. I walk anywhere I want to go. I don't always have to hop in the whip and ride around and go do. I walk. Any neighborhood I want to walk through, I'm gonna walk through it. Why? Not because I'm a tough guy, not because I'm 6 feet, 260 some odd pounds. It's none of that. I do it for the simple fact I don't have no beef with these cats. I respect these cats. I look at them like they men and women before anything, and kids before anything. And I speak. Hey, what's going on, brother? Hey, what's up? You know, some of them, I got that good gas over. I got that loud. Whoa. I'm good, brother. But saying that for, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the mood to smoke on something. Maybe I gonna grab, but it won't be from no kids. Nah, I ain't on that one. Can't do that one. Tell you, shorty, man, you shouldn't even be outside like this. What if I was the stick up man? Then what? You'll be looking down the barrel of my gun and probably seeing fire come out as the last thing you seen just because I wanted a bag of. Come on, man. I don't get that good. For real, for real. Miss Donna say, damn. CCD say, damn. All for other people's approval when they only need their own. That's it. They only need their own approval. You don't need the approval of your peers to do nothing because your peers ain't going to tell you to do things that will get you killed, hurt, put in a box or in a cage. Your real friends and family encourage you to do everything that you need to do. Not everything you want to do. Me personally, I want to fathom and imagine to move my immediate family into. That's just not my kids and my, you know what I'm saying? My immediate family. That way we all around each other and we still got room. But that's something I want. That's not a need. That's a want. But what I do need to do is drink water so I won't be dehydrated, eat food so I won't pass out and deteriorate, and get out and exercise so I won't become a bump on the log, if you will. That's things that need to be done. Nowadays, though, man, I want to go over here and do this. And it ain't nothing positive no more because the parents ain't reinforcing nothing no more nowadays. Flashing all that cash and jewelry, that's tainted the struggles. Yeah. If you ain't go out and earn it and pay for it with your hard-earned money, and that's not street money, then something's wrong. You don't have to get out there and slang and bang nothing. And then you really don't need it, though. Me personally, I'm one of the one. I don't need it. I rock it, but I don't need it. I mean, like things I need to get out the way. I won't go spend my last dollar on a pair of earrings and I'm hungry. I'm not finna go put 30-inch rims on a truck or the car and pull up to no apartment building. How slow can a person be? I went and got some $15,000, $20,000 rims to put on a car, and I pull up to a place where I pay rent. Really? Kids? Nah. I'm not gonna encourage that. I can't. It'll be against everything I stand for real. What I stand for is something that's bigger than myself, for real. Because I've been down a path, and don't get it wrong, I'm not perfect in any way. I've went down different roads, and I've been to many rodeos, and I look at, and sometimes when I ask the Most High, you must have a purpose or a plan for me. You have to, because situations I put in, though, I wasn't even supposed to be here, but apparently I am supposed to be here because I'm here, and we here together. That's how I see it. Like I said, I won't give war stories. For what? For what? But I will give you a solution to if you're in a jam, and I know I've been down there and what the outcome was. Of course, man, look, I was in that same jam. Not exactly like yours, but it was similar to it. And this is what happened to me. I took this road, and guess what? I ended up like this. I ended up with bullet holes in me, stab marks in me. You know what I'm saying? Jumped. Oh, it is what it is. But I'm not finna say, well, the best thing to do, get you a blick and go out there. That's me just telling you to go throw your life away. Change these people's life forever. Change your family life forever. I ain't encouraging none of that. I don't care about none of the beefs and all this. Like with the thing with, and I have to bring this up, the thing with 051 Melly. The reason I didn't comment on a lot of videos for that simple fact, but Big K.I., then don't you know him? No, I know of that brother. There's a difference between him and Mubu Crump. He knew Mubu Crump. Mubu Crump knew him. I knew Mubu Crump, not 051 Melly. Me and Melly was cool on Instagram, just like I'm cool with his ops on Instagram, but I don't get involved with that. Why? That has nothing to do with me though. I've never encouraged or found one Melly, man. Look, you say dude did this, go do that. I never encouraged. Oh, you say Melly did what? I ain't with none of that. Anything, be a man, talk to this man, or y'all just stay away from each other. That's the best way to solve. You ain't got to pick up nothing to take nobody's life. Look at the situation, how it is now. It's all we hear about. When the last time y'all actually seen broadcast pop up on the TV and all of it was good or great news? Never. So I was like, today's news over in Pakistan, over in Iraq, 60 people were killed in an explosion. Or in local news, there was a mass shooting and 4 kids were killed. 2 elderly people were killed. These people were shooting at each other and one guy was shot and he's in critical condition, not expected to make. Come on, man, I'm tired of hearing this. I'm tired. But I ain't gonna stop. I ain't gonna stop trying to tell people, you know what I mean? I've been through some issues, so I know I'm not perfect, yet I try to help others as possible because I know what it's like to go without. Yes, indeed. I definitely do. I'm from the government cheese, serpent bread, sugar, and the grits era. I'm from that era. What, the white and black boxes with the cereal, the government cheese with the aluminum foil, and the little white and brown box. I'm from that era. I'm from the free lunch era during summertime in the projects where you go to a so-called a so-called office, but it's really an apartment that they turn into an office where we go down there and get free lunches because we couldn't afford always to feed everybody 3 meals a day. We always got 2, and I'm not gonna make it like, oh, we didn't eat. No, we got a breakfast and we got a dinner. Lunch shit. Lunch was the now ladies. Yeah, that's what we call them. We don't call them now and later. We call them now ladies or now ladies. But yeah, that's what we had. Our snacks like Doritos because they was a quarter in. Then we had penny candy and all this. It is what it is. You already know 70s, 80s, and the beginning of the 90s. Because anything after 95 up until present day is straight BS. For real, for real. For real. I can't say our generation because I don't know y'all ages and y'all ladies, so I won't ask y'all ages. But my generation, we was brought up, you know what I'm saying, not to always just go do dumb things. We had fights with kids down the blocks and all types of stuff. That was our friend. Y'all know that only lasts 2-3 days. Guess what? You back out there with them again. Y'all plans like nothing happened. Y'all even joke about the fight. But I jumped on your back. Yeah, and I karate kicked you in the leg. Y'all laughing about it. Now, you look at somebody wrong, you can get your brains blowed out. You wave to somebody female, you probably went to school with this person, ain't know nothing, like, oh, that's Shelly. Hey, how you doing, Shelly? Who is that fuck nigga? You know, excuse my language, YouTube. I'm only expressing something. I'm not disrespecting nobody, so. But who is that FN word? Wop the man, wop. Man, I'm finna ride down on dude just because he said hi to Shelly that he went to school with. This man probably married, happy, got kids, great job, and living his best life. And now he's gone because he said hi to Shelly. It's crazy. They could have talked about it all day. Negativity keep them in business. Definitely. Negativity, drama, and sex sells. For real. It sells like the air we breathe, and it's nuts. So you are to the 70s, the good old 70s and 80s. LOL, yes, indeed. Breakdancing. Oh, yeah. So we from the same era. We from the same era. Entertainment pro. Yeah, we from the same era. But yeah, that definitely was, yeah, that's entertainment purposes. But we from the same era where it was cool though. We was just talking about breakdancing the other day, and I used to be a breakdancer. And I'm not saying that just because you brought it up. I used to break dance. I wasn't the best in the world, but I wasn't the worst in the world. We did our little moves on our cardboard and linoleum, had our music going against different neighborhoods and stuff. And it wasn't always about $1 either for bragging rights. And we didn't beat each other up because we lose or we win. We didn't do that. Good one, man. Y'all did good. Going about our business and go battle the next one. So, yeah. I hate drama. They can keep it. I used to break that. See what I'm saying? You see how this is why I say my channel is built for conversation. You used to break dance. I used to break dance. I know some break dancers. You know some break dance. See what we got in common? Instead of you're Caucasian, I'm African American. That's like breaking a bond, just speaking on that though. Like, I could see what you are, you could see what I am. Why though? We ain't got to go that route. The breakdancing thing good enough. Yeah, I'm a breakdancer, you a breakdancer. We popping, we locking. You know, it was what it was. Now, I don't know what this music called, what they be doing. I don't know what these dances be called, because any closer in these dances they be doing, they gonna be juicing. For real, for real. We did it for the sport of. You better know it. Just did it just because you want to get out and demonstrate. Look at me. You know, just did your thing. Who care about skin tone? Thank you. Because here's another one that you can use if you don't already use it. People get talking about skin tones and all that. Tell them we was all turned inside out. Would you know who was? For real? If we was get all turned inside out, we can't identify nobody. Why should we do it now, though? Because I heard when they came into the world, they was blind. That's just what I heard. They was blind when they came into the world, though. So they weren't seeing nothing. They was even naked. But as soon as they could see the so-called light of the light bearer, as he known, chaos. It erupted. It erupted. Now, we just in a world where chaos has took over. Hate is starting to consume a lot of people. Being better than others is consuming a lot of people. Having more things than the next person has consumed. And it's like, what happened to the love, the understanding, the compassion, the caring? What happened to all that? I thought that's what we were built off of. That, if for real, jelly is the root of the evilness. Yes, it is, because that's where it started. That's definitely where it started. Jealousy. Jealousy and envy is definitely where it starts from. And it's like, why? You want to come kill me and try to take away something that I worked hard for all my life. I didn't have to step on nobody to get to where I'm at. None of this. And at the same time, I always kept it respectful, show love, and so forth. Because I'm not just the one to jump out the window and go start something because I can. It's like, why? If I know what I can do, why do I have to prove it to you? Why? Everything starts with a conversation. It does. Because in order for somebody to feel bad or go at somebody else to do something to them, words had to be passed and words had to be passed back. That's an argument, yet it's still a conversation. It's known as an aggressive conversation. When the conversation could have been two level-headed people. Oh, you scuffed my shoe. Oh, I apologize. I didn't try to do that. If there's any damages or anything I can do, let me know. Cool. It's a shoe. Cool. You scuffed my shoe. Man, fuck this. Pop, pop, pop. Really? Really? Some shoes. I come from that era. We used to get our hats snatched by the back. For real. Bears hats, gone. White Sox hat, gone. Bulls hats, gone. Cubs hat, gone. Big dude, snatch it, take off running. You had Jordans, you might even get a knife pulled on you. Give me your shoes. Not a problem. I ain't finna die over these. You can have these. You can have these. $100 ain't worth my life. Never. Never. In all honesty, not trying to get into so-called racist. However, most white people didn't accept me, and I ain't with all that hate-ish all day. 93 Jordans, I had a pair. Me too. Me too. I had the first pair that came out. I didn't get them took though, but I did give a coat, a Bears coat, and a Bears hat took from me on the real. And I'm a man about it. I was a kid. Even if I wasn't a kid and you came up and you had a knife or a gun, I'm not finna fight you over no coat, no hat. Man, take this on the real. I want to go home. Go do what you do with it. And as they call it karma nowadays, but back then we call it what goes around comes around. You'll get your jest. I don't have to be the one to give it to you, but down the line, you will run into the right one. Look, you say you had your Bulls coat too. Remember the starter pullovers? The towel coats, all that. I come from, like I said, I come from an era where we cared. Even if we was beefing, we still cared. We weren't finna come shoot your block up with no kids outside or none of that. We weren't finna come shoot your block up, period, though. Like, I'm finna ride through here like I'm from, like I'm just a savage and just shoot up a block. I ain't finna come with that. If I got beef with one person, guess what? Me and that one person, we're gonna handle that. I don't want to shoot you. I don't want to shoot your relatives. I don't want to shoot no dog, no goldfish, a hamster, a leaf off a tree over there. Let's settle our differences like men by talking, or we could be some ruffians, not savages. We could be some ruffians. Me and you can go walk off and box. Get that out the way. We don't need a crowd or nothing. It's just between me and you, like the beef started between me and you. Get that out the way, though. I don't want to be a savage. You go grab your blick and I go grab my stick and we get at each other. Nah, I ain't on that. My life means more to me than any material thing. Word, for real. Right, one-on-one. Why you need a group. I'm trying to tell you. And it started with a group. It started you and that one person. Go get it out the way. Handle your business. Be real about it. Don't have to shoot nobody. You don't have to get shot by nobody. But with technology, though, because like I say, I put the burden on the aggressor. Oh, yeah. Or for itself. All for real. All for acceptance. For real. I'm not going to put the burden just on the parents, the aggressor, nor the victim. I also put it on technology as well, though, because technology has separated us from each other, though. For real. It's divided us, as they said, and it conquered us. Now, I'm going to add on a third part that they leave out with the divide and conquer part. Share the spoils. They don't share with us. That's why it's the 1%. They share with themselves. They're the ones that's giving this so-called technology, and they're better than us. For real, for real. For real. They divided everybody with all this. The Matrix, they divided everybody with this because everybody popping on here being something that they're not. It's like I can call out 10 people right now by name and tell you, they ain't real. What they talking about, they ain't about none of that life. But I ain't gonna do that though, because they know who they is. They gotta live with that burden, not me. It's grabbing cameras and ish rather than consoling the person. Mind control. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And I agree with both of them points. And I look at it as also like this as well. Everybody pulls out a camera. Like you just said, everybody pulls out a camera. The cops could be doing something to somebody, and it might not be what we think it is, though, but we just caught the back end of it. Oh, he's harassing this person because of the color of his skin. Don't get it wrong. It happens. It happens. The majority of the time, it does be that situation, but not all of the time, though. You might have it where a person that slapped this cop, spit in this cop's face, or whatnot. What is he supposed to do, or she supposed to do? Not take you in for that. But far as just upping your gun and just shooting people, though, that's crazy. For real. Receipts, yeah, all day. All day. They throw it out here. Like you said, and then with the mind control, that's the first thing pop in their mind. Well, my phone there, girl. Did you just see that? Then you got, I ain't gonna call him by the name. We're gonna just say WS. Everybody popping fights and all types of stuff up on there. I just seen a fight in Walmart where two ladies was actually holding their kids fighting. I ain't sure. I think I even posted up here like, is you serious? And don't get it twisted. I didn't record it because if I was there, I don't think the recording would have went down like it was because I'd have intervened. Hold fast. Whoa, y'all got the babies. Y'all got the babies. It was sent to me. And I tell them, they was like, go ahead, title how you want to. Anybody got any problems? Give them my information and get a hold of me. This is my video. Cool. You just gave me permission. And you had also put it in a text besides talking on the phone to me about it. Cool. That way, I don't get in trouble for it. Because I'm not finna, oh, look at this. They fighting. They doing it. I don't want to see that. I cannot see that. I'd rather see you sitting down with your family eating at a picnic than in a family fight somewhere because your daughter smacked somebody else's daughter, somebody smacked your daughter, now the whole family got to fight. Wow. I'd rather see you sitting with that family like, yeah, my kids go to school with your kids or your kids go to school and they the best of friends or they be hanging out and she said that your daughter got this or my daughter got that and they want this to get. I like that. But I went, so your daughter said this about my daughter, blah, blah, blah. Now y'all got to fight like, wow, over some kids. Now it's time to fight. The world is crazy. It is. This world we live in is crazy. Yeah, world is hell. This is for real. This is hell. And they already said it was gonna get worse before it get better. Because me personally, I think this is my opinion. So nobody please take this the wrong way. This is just how I feel. I always feel like anybody born from the year 1970 to 1979 had it better than all generations. I do. That's my personal opinion. And the reason why I said it though, times was changing. Times was changing. Well, it was for the better. We had good music where it meant something with a message in it. We had people getting along a little bit better than what they was doing. It was still racist hatred from all spectrums, not just from one side, from everybody. And it started to get better. Through the 80s, they saying that they didn't too much like that. So let's impoverish this. Let's do this to the lower class. Because it wasn't just black people who were smoking crack and all this. It was all of urban people that was involved in that. No matter what the complexion of you was. Everybody was involved there, but they kept the focus on us, show us we were savages and all this, and at the same time, we weren't savage. If that's the case, I would rather for them to speak about the unspoken war that's known as savage versus savage, when the settlers who came over here and took this land, and I'm not pointing this at nobody, I'm just calling them facts. It was a war known as the savage versus savage, and I was told this by a guy on a reservation in Minnesota. Savage versus savage. And this has told me why natives don't too much get along with African people or African Americans. The settlers took the Africans off the boats to fight the natives of this land for the simple fact that they couldn't do it because they knew the land too well. And that's just, I mean, it's known as the unspoken war. I've did a lot of research on that. I wouldn't tell you if it did, that it existed if it didn't. Right. Yet when a couple puts hands on the others in front of their kids, it's another charge. Yet they let others fight and people look the other way constantly. For real. Say, yes, we did. I'm not Queen T. Trust and believe me, this burden do not fall on you, because the burdens of your ancestors are not your burdens to bear. For real. They knew right from wrong then, just like mine did. They knew right from wrong. But we knew what the consequence was on all sides, though. We did. So the burden of your ancestors are not the burdens of yours. And I don't place that burden on nobody, because I don't walk outside and be looking at Caucasians of my species and saying, oh, look, they all racist. No, I don't look at all African Americans. Look, they all racist. Asians, I don't look at people like that. I look at it like this. Treat me how you want to be treated. If you ain't got nothing nice to say to me, just don't say nothing to me at all. I'm not going to swing on you because you gave me a dirty look. I'm not going to choke you. But if anybody put their hands on us, we have a right to defend ourselves. That goes for everybody. Don't just go looking for trouble, though. It's not worth it. Exactly. It was all to keep the poor down because we're a threat all day. They just don't know that people that come from urban areas is more capable of war than anybody. For the simple fact, we don't use dummy rounds. We don't use targets that can't move. It's you or them in the real world. When they doing military training and all that, it's targets that they shoot. Them targets can't shoot back. They geeking all these kids' heads up to think, well, you can be all you can be. You see, they changed that slogan of the Army, be all you can be. So all I can be is a soldier and go fight a war and kill people. But we had that slogan for 3 decades. For real. For real. We had that slogan for 3 decades. And the reason I say 3 decades, because it was publicized for 3 decades on there. But it was out before then, though, but mostly on posters or recruiters coming out. But yeah, it was crazy. Oh, I know, LOL. I'm me. I don't look at people for their skin tone. I care about the person they are. 100. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And I'm going to agree with you on that one. 100, just like you said. Us poor people know how to survive, and they're afraid of it. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Because I was like, oh, we're going to put them in this environment. They're going to reform. No, we're going to adapt, number one. And then as time goes on, we don't just adapt. We make the environment adapt to us. We do. We have to. They ain't finna come help us out with nothing. They going to do nothing but continue to keep us down. Right now, it's an army of one. Yeah. And I'll tell you something else like this. To this comment right here, what you just said, though. Us poor people know how to survive, and they're afraid of that. I want to elaborate something to that just to back up your claim, because I agree with you with this 100. Now we know we can go up there and look at a tube of lips. I mean, the tube of toothpaste, right? It says that it has fluoride in it. We supposed to brush our teeth, rinse. That's why they took Pac. Yeah. But we could take toothpaste. We read it said it got fluoride in it. We know that on there it said if you take swallow over a tablespoon of fluoride, you got to call a poison lady. But yet, why they putting fluoride in our water and we're drinking fluoride and we have to swallow that? Why they selling bottled water now? Bottled water sells more than soda and juice now. For real. I ain't saying the price is higher, but it sells more. It does. Why? Why y'all gotta sell me clean water? Remember, you used to be able to walk in McDonald's, Burger King, Popeye's chicken, which like I say, I'm not a fan, but I'm just naming a few. You could walk up in there and ask, excuse me, can I get a courtesy cup of water? They give you a nice cup of water with ice in it. Now you walk up in, they charging you 50 cents to $1 for a cup of water. But it ain't safe for you to drink the water at home. I always tell people, before you just put your glass up under it after you turn the water on, let it run for a while. And if you want to see why I say that, get you a clear glass, turn it on, put it up under it, and then hold it up to the light and look at all the particles that float around in your water. I'm not a fan of water. I'm not. Unless I'm swimming in it or I'm walking around looking at it. I drink water because I have to. It's the only way to really replenish yourself and keep your thirst down. But at the same time, though, without water, I mean, you got substitutes that's water-based. It ain't going to help you. Juice ain't going to help you survive. You need clear liquids. Go to the mountains and fresh, free spring water. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, though. I mean, we all got to adapt to our surroundings and then make our surroundings adapt to us. Because I can't walk up in Beverly Hills and they look at me and be like, oh, he's one of us. He's a commoner. He's a nobody. He's a thug. It's how they going to look at me. And just don't know at the same time, I am one of you. If somebody stab me and you, we both going to bleed. If somebody put something over our mouth, we both ain't going to be able to breathe. If somebody strip you off your clothes and strip me off mine, we both going to be naked. But yeah, times has changed. And it ain't changed for the better. For real. It did not change for the better. None whatsoever. And I just always want all us to get that together. Because if we, you know what I'm saying, like push forward together, we all can get across this barrier that's been laid in front of us. And that's how I feel about that. We came from the land. Why not live on the land and give back to the land, not to the man? There you go. There you go. I was watching this video earlier that this guy was doing about bees. I know this kind of like, okay, where we going with this? But he did this report about bees, where bees is like play a big part of our ecosystem, period. A big part. And now all of a sudden, all the bees are disappearing. It's like, why? Say homesteader. But yeah, I mean, the world we live in it ain't what it used to be. We got fires, mass shootings, a lot of women coming up missing, kids being kidnapped, weirdos out doing different stuff, sex trafficking. All. When I was growing up, we didn't too much hear about all that. We knew it happened, but not on the scale that it's happening on right now. So you watch one from Utah that talked about the bees. Yeah. I ain't never know bees was that important though. Because I wasn't the one to mess with bees, period. Though I always kind of had a phobia of bees. Well, if I don't mess with them, they ain't gonna mess with me. Because if they feel threatened, you ain't finna just get stung by one. A bunch of them gonna come at you. But the world, like I say, we all just need population control. That's a real deal right there. That's very real. Because they putting poison in everything and all types of stuff in our food. Well, you can die from eating lettuce, tomatoes, recall on the meats because there's this, that, and the other in it. Then they didn't okayed it for it to be sold as clone meat. Y'all remember back in the day where we can go buy hamburger meat and we could take it and make it to a big old ball and then turn it to a patty, pow, throw it on the grill or on the skillet. Bam. It was good. Now they keep saying that this noodly looking ground beef is the same ground beef. Oh, it just went through a processor. No, it didn't. That's not the same meat. Once you take that, turn it into a ball, roll it up, smash it, no matter how you do it, it still looks noodly though. For real. We the beehive state for a reason. And we need to move like bees. Yeah. On a real stick and move. But you know what I'm saying? I am glad that y'all, took the time out, listened to me. And Queen T, you stuck in here with me. Talk to him. We still got a couple, like it's 3 of us up in here. Well, 3 of y'all in here plus myself. Told you, I ain't mad about it. I can't. It's just a conversation. The conversation still starts somewhere. And as time goes on, the conversation will get bigger. The crowd will get bigger. More opinions will be put in. More people will speak. More people will listen. And that's all we could do is try. Because if you stop trying, there's no reason to continue. Nothing is once you stop. Brown beef is not real beef at all. At all. That meat used to be pink. Thanks for the convo. Hit the like, y'all. Thank you for the convo. And like I said, you my first mod. And I hope you stick around, you know what I mean? Because you put eye openers in there. I told you, this channel is for conversations. Positive human conversations. That's what it's about. Not the human race, because we're not in a marathon. We're not in competition. We're here for a common goal and solution, and that's to get to where we need to be together. That's all. I don't want nobody to ever feel like, well, I'm going to go over here with Big KI because he's going to side with me. I don't take sides, but truth don't always be truth, though. Truth will speak for itself. So that's how we work with that. All these prank channels, I ain't with all that. I support the real. You already know. I told you. I mean, like I say, ain't no shots going out to a blessed one at I Smoke Hip Hop. I still rock with Brody, but y'all ain't seen me over there lately. Like, man, this narrative, like, I respect you, but I can't rock with you like that, broski. I can't rock with you like that because you ain't taking us where we need to be, and I'm not cool with that. But yeah, I'm glad y'all rocked out with me. I'm gonna try to do another one of these tomorrow. Ain't nothing but love. It's your boy Big KI. Salute, peace, one love, one heart. Thank y'all.